Alright, so let me cut straight to the point. Most people are sitting on a gold mine and they don't even realize it. Right now, tonight, you could be making a digital product, packaging it up, and making sales before the week is even over. You don't need a warehouse, you don't need to worry about shipping, you don't need to worry about none of that shit. All you need is a laptop and the right idea. Now, I've been in the digital product game for a little while now. Now I see what actually moves and just sits there and collects dust. So today I'm going to break down the 4 AI digital products that are actually selling right now. Not no hype shit you just see on TikTok, not no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Shit that is genuinely in demand right now. And the best part about this, you can build all of this with AI tools you already have access to. Kicking things off at number 4, and this one is just straight up old school arbitrage play. This is something most people haven't caught on to yet, even though it is pretty basic. Selling AI built websites. Not coding them from scratch, not hiring a developer. Using AI store and site builders to spin up a fully functional, professionally designed website in under an hour, then flipping it to someone who needs one. Because here's the reality of the market right now. Every local business, every entrepreneur, every side hustler knows they need a website. But the vast majority of them just have no idea how to build one, don't want to learn, and definitely don't have the weeks to figure it out. They just want it done. That disconnect between I need a website, oh, I don't have time, or I don't know how to make one, that's your entire business right there. We're talking about restaurants without online menus, contractors with zero web presence, coaches who are still sending people to their Instagram bio, small e-commerce brands trying to get off Etsy and onto their own platform. The demand is huge right now and it's not going away. These are selling anywhere from $300 to well over $2,000 depending on the complexity and the client. Even at the lower end, if you build and sell 2 or 3 of these a week, you're looking at a genuinely solid income for yourself. List your service on Fiverr, list it on WAP, reach out cold to local businesses in your area, or build a simple brand around it on social media. The leads will come in automatically, especially if you have a nice social presence. The part that makes this so powerful right now is that AI website builders have genuinely gotten so fucking good. AI store builder can generate a complete branded functional e-commerce site in minutes. Product pages, navigation, checkout, the whole thing. You go in, customize the branding to match the client's business, tweak the copy, add their products and services onto it, and hand it over back to them. What used to take a freelancer 2 to 3 weeks to complete, you can now do in like 2 to 3 hours with AI. You don't need to know how to code, you don't need design experience, you just need to have the tools and have the confidence to sell the service. That's it. So at product number 3, this one might surprise you a little bit, and we have financial trackers. And I know this one doesn't sound like too sexy or nothing, but here's the thing. Personal finance is one of the most evergreen, recession-proof niches on the planet. And the honest truth is, most of these motherfuckers don't have a real system of where their money goes each month. But they know they should be budgeting. They just don't know how to set it up. And they're not going to spend hours building formulas in a spreadsheet, but they will happily pay $12 to $20 for a already built one. You can create things like monthly budget trackers with auto calculations built in, debt payoff planners that visually show progress, subscription trackers so people can see what they're actually paying each month for subscriptions. More visual and plug and play it is, the better it's gonna sell. And these are actually consistent repeat purchase products. Once someone trusts your style, they come back for more. A customer who buys your budget tracker will now come back for your payoff debt planner. You're not just selling a product here, you're building a nice customer base. You don't have to be a spreadsheet expert for this. Just ask ChatGPT or Claude and they will walk you through step by step on how to actually build one. Now I would just go to Notion, since Claude and ChatGPT are already familiar with Notion's formatting. I would just type in there like, build me a debt payoff planner, build me all the things I just said. Just go in and tell them to build it for you. And then as you're building, and then once they give you like a foundation, you tell them to do more things. You tell them to add colors, add designs, whatever you want to do, you can get fancy with it. And out of all those financial trackers I just named, the more you bundle in together, the better it will sell. All right, at number 2, we have Notion templates. This market is exploding. Notion has 100% became the #1 workspace for entrepreneurs, students, content creators, freelancers, coaches, basically anyone who's trying to get organized in their personal life or professional life. Now here's one problem with Notion. It's incredibly powerful and completely overwhelming for most people. You open it up, there's a blank page staring right back at you. You have no idea where to start. That's where you come in. Now the templates that are selling the best right now are the ones that bundle multiple systems into one complete package. Not just a content calendar, right? But a full content creator operating system with editorial planning, analytics tracking, collaboration boards, and client CRM all in one. That is something that will sell perfectly. Now, like for example, like I said before, not just a financial tracker, a complete life dashboard with budgeting, habits, goals, and meal planning packaged all together. The more complete it feels, the more you can change. Now, I've personally seen these go from $10 for a simple single-use template all the way up to $150 for an all-in-one life management system. And the delivery is dead simple. You can just share a duplicate link. Customer clicks it, it copies the entire template into their own Notion space. Now, for you to actually get paid, you could easily just upload the link to Gumroad, just make a Gumroad account, upload thumbnail, and just have Gumroad send the link in their email. Now, once again, this shit is so easy to build with AI. Open Claude or ChatGPT and tell it exactly what kind of template you want to create. Now, like I said before, both of these AI tools understand Notion's formatting very well. Copy the structure, paste it into Notion, organize it visually, add your own aesthetic touches, and you're done. That's your product. And the number one spot is going to something that most people overthink and eventually talk themselves out of. But at the number one spot, we have mini courses. Not the crazy 50-hour programs that take a year to build, but I'm talking about tight focused, hyper-specific courses that teach one thing really well and get the student a fast result. Now, here's what most people do not even realize. The internet is already drowning in free information. YouTube tutorials, blog posts, Reddit threads, AI generated answers. Information has become basically free. But free information doesn't always come with a roadmap. It doesn't come with structure, sequence, or clarity, and that's exactly what most people are paying for when they buy a little mini course. The trick is being hyper specific on a niche. Not just how to start a business, but how virtual assistants can land their first 3 paying clients in 21 days. Another example would be not how to eat healthier, but how busy moms can meal prep for the whole week in under 2 hours on Sunday. The more narrowly you can define the problem and the person you're solving it for, the easier it is to sell and the higher you can price it. Think about what you already know how to do. What do people always ask your help with on? What problem have you personally solved that other people are already struggling with? You don't need to be the most world's famous expert. You just need to be a few steps further down the road than the person you're trying to teach. Now, these courses can sell anywhere from $27 to $300, but I always recommend starting out at $27, then building your way up. And the margins on this are essentially 100% once it's built. Platforms like Gumroad and StanStore and WAP make it dead simple to host and sell it once you build it. Now, making the course, this is where AI completely changes the game for everybody. Open Claude, open ChatGPT, give it your topic, ask it to map out a full course curriculum for you. The modules, the lessons within each module, the key teaching points, the exercises, and the outcome each section should deliver. It'll generate a professional course structure in minutes that would have taken you days to think of on your own. Then use AI to help you write real lesson scripts, create the workbook pages, draft the sales copy, and even write your emails or social media to promote the product. Record your lessons. Just you talking to your screen with a PowerPoint in the background will work perfect. No fancy setup needed. Package it up, price it, list it. The whole thing can easily be done in 1 weekend if you're just focused enough. For example, I know a lot of digital products very well, so I have a digital product course teaching people how to create one, how to build one, how to sell it on Instagram, how to sell it through YouTube, and I also have a bundle that's all extremely cheap. But yeah, so there you have it. 4 AI digital products that you can literally be selling right now or building right now. AI powered websites, financial trackers, Notion templates, and mini courses. Built with AI, of course. You don't need any experiences. You don't need a big following. You don't need to spend months building something complicated. Now pick one product, just one. Figure out the niche you're going to go serve. Use AI to help build the whole thing and get it listed somewhere tonight. The hardest part isn't the product. It's actually starting. So do that.